Hey guys, what is going on? Daryl here, and welcome to another survival games video. So we have a lot to talk about. It's been quite a while since I posted a Minecraft video. It may have been about a week or a little bit more than that. So I have this survival games for you. Unfortunately, it's on a map that I'm sure you are all too familiar with. It is Valleyside University. So before we get into things, I just want to say that for future survival games videos, if you want to see a map that's not this one, because I know I do play this one a lot, and it's kind of unfortunate that basically most of my videos for survival games on MCSG have been in this map, because although it's a good map and I love it, it can get a bit redundant, and I'm sure you know that. So you can leave a comment if you know any other maps that you'd be excited to see me play or see my friends and I play. So yeah, if you have any suggestions, just leave those down below. I'm not sure what exact maps there are. If you do play on MCSG, then you might know a couple. Obviously, I won't do them if they're absolutely horrible in my opinion, and I can't really play on them. But if you leave a comment and I think, oh, hey, you know what, that's a good map, and I can find a game with it, I'll be happy to record it for you guys. So that's that. Now, on to some other things. So, about the recording schedule. Now, I know earlier in one of my other survival games videos, I talked to you guys about having a day-to-day schedule where I would try and post a video every day. Now, that doesn't seem like it's going to be extremely easy to do. I'm still going to try and loosely keep a video every other day. It's going to be still kind of hard, so don't hold me to that. It's just kind of a guideline I'm going to try and follow. Alternating between Zelda, Minecraft, and TF2. So I hope you guys are enjoying the Zelda series. It's pretty fun. And I know a lot of you don't watch it because you come to this channel for Minecraft, but I recommend just giving it a shot. I don't know, if you don't like it, then feel free to stop with that episode. But yeah, what else to talk about? I had a couple things here, and I know I should have made a list. Commentating is actually kind of hard when you don't know what you're going to be talking about for the next 18 or so minutes. So I have a glass of water with me here. Oh, that brings me to another point. I've been getting really sick recently, so that's another reason why I haven't been able to make a lot of videos. My throat gets really, really sore when I talk for a long time, and it's a little bit different when I'm playing with somebody and talking to them like just in a conversation, and when I'm recording single player. Because when I'm recording single player, for those of you who don't know what it's like to commentate, you're basically talking constantly, like I'm doing right now, and like I will be for the next 18 minutes, like I said. It'll be... sorry, what was I saying? The conversation. When I'm having a conversation with somebody, it's a lot less, demanding on my voice. So that can be easier to do than single player sometimes, and other times it can just be a lot more relaxing. But then again, when I'm doing post commentary like this, it can also be relaxing because I actually have time to think, and I don't have to worry about letting you guys know information at the same time as I'm trying not to get killed by that guy over there, or some guy like climbing up a ladder with a knife or something. I don't know. So yeah, right around the time I posted that Half-Life 3 video, I was viciously sick. It was horrible. And it was extremely hard to talk. There was no way that I could possibly make a video. So I think, during those times, I should probably go on my Twitter and leave a tweet. I don't use it that often, and I really should. But letting you guys know is something that I'm going to try and do in the future, because I'm pretty sure you can be pretty frustrated if you have no idea what's going on, and it just seems like I'm ignoring you guys. I love you. Don't worry. You're my friends. I love you. Don't hate me. But yeah, so I think this was recorded when I was sick, which is why I wasn't able to commentate it live. But it turned out to be a pretty long game and a pretty nice one, so I decided it was worth uploading. It actually started out just being a test to see if I'd be able to record with some settings, and I don't know, I went into a game and I ended up playing the whole thing, so that's what this is. Now, there's quite a few discussion topics that I'd like to talk with you guys about, but for future videos, if I ever do post commentary, I'd like to know some things that you guys want to know from me. So if you have any good conversation topics, and I don't mean something that is a really shallow conversation starter like, hey Daryl, how's the weather? Do a video on that. No, that's not really going to work, because I need something that has a little bit more depth to it. So yeah, if you remember when I did PTR, which is persistence through resistance, then that was a really long time ago, I think. And I know a lot of you guys have been missing that. So I don't know if I should start a single player series. It's really tempting, but at the same time I feel like doing a series like that kind of sucked some of the fun of Minecraft out from me. And that's really upsetting, because I know this is a wonderful game and I really didn't want that to happen. But when you turn something that's a game into its chore, it can kind of not go the way you expect it. So that was some unexpected consequence I didn't really realize when doing the persistence through resistance. And then my computer hard drive was destroyed, and there went that world. So I don't know if I want to reboot it. Something that I will consider, however, is doing live streams of single player Minecraft, because one, that doesn't require editing. Two, that doesn't require maintenance of like creating the videos, uploading them to YouTube on a schedule, preparing to make sure that it can happen at a consistent rate. If I do live streams, they will be on Twitch, which I've never used before. But the benefit of that would be you guys can all be there with me. I'll have you guys to talk to. I can have my friends to talk to in Skype, and it would basically be like a live Q&A the whole way through. I know Z does a lot of streams, so if you don't really know what Twitch is, you can check out her stream and see what that's all about. And basically get an idea of it, what it's like. So I'm thinking if I'm going to do something single player Minecraft, that would be the place to do it, because it can be spontaneous. I can be like, hey, you know what? I decide that I want to play Minecraft now, and then I can, or maybe like, I'll play Minecraft in an hour and I'll stream it, and I'll post a video saying, here's the live stream, it's happening in an hour, be there or be square, you know, the gist of it, and it'll be fun. So that's one thing, that's Minecraft. Now in TF2, the Halloween update is coming fairly soon, I hope. And if I do end up, starting to use my Twitch, that would be also something fun to live stream. And I know a lot of my viewers aren't TF2 players or watchers, but there definitely are some. So if you're interested in that, then hopefully I can live stream that and you can join the server as well. So that's my plan for Twitch. I don't really use it at all right now, besides for commenting or viewing on other people's channels. I believe my Twitch... It's kind of funny that I have to be like, I believe my Twitch is this, because I don't use it. Like I said, I don't use it often enough, so I don't really know. I'm pretty sure it's the exact same as my YouTube channel, so just DRL Gaming. And that's about that. Now, I think I've addressed everything I wanted to in terms of news. I'm not sure. I'm trying to think and make sure I don't forget anything important. If I do, I'll just bring it up in another video. It won't be too big of a problem. But now onto the topic that I thought of for this video. Let me just take a sip of water here. Sorry. Quenching. So, the topic that I thought of this for this video was video game consoles. Oh, how original, Daryl. You thought to talk about video games on a show about video games. Aren't you just the wittiest? Oh, thank you, dear viewer. I appreciate your sentiment. It means a lot to me. But, yeah, I'm going to talk about video game consoles for a little bit. Now, why would I talk about that? Well, when I was a kid, if any of you watch the Wind Waker Let's Play, you know that I grew up with the GameCube. That was my console. That was my PS3 to the kids of today and the Xbox 360. The GameCube was what I grew up with. It's my pride and joy. I still have it in this room right now. and it's still fun to play on with friends. But that was a different age than now, and why I bring that up is because in 2007, with the release of the iPhone, the video game market kind of took a pretty big swing, and I'm not going to say if that's for the better or if it's for the worse. All I can say is that it changed things quite a bit. Since 2007 until now, it's been 6 years. In just a mere 6 years, everything's changed. If any of you do own an iPhone or an Android or anything like that, the smartphone boom happened right around that time, right after the iPhone started picking up popularity, and then tons of other phones predominantly using touchscreens started coming up, and then the App Store and the Android market, or whatever it's called, those kinds of things became a lot more common right around that time, and nowadays you'll see an iPhone or a smartphone in every single person's pocket. So video gaming has kind of taken a slight turn there that nobody really expected, and that is the mobile market. So some video game developers who aren't developing for PC, which I'll get to in a second, now that, I don't want to say PCs weren't historically great for gaming, because of course they were. Anybody, you've seen Doom or something like that, it was always great for gaming, usually better than the consoles themselves, but the fact that the accessibility of that kind of stuff has gone way, way up with the creation and optimization of Steam. Since that mixed with the mobile markets is kind of taking, a big step into video gaming, I feel like consoles kind of aren't really... I don't know what to say. I don't know. Where am I trying to go with this? Basically, when the GameCube was a thing, consoles were the go-to place to play video games. You had to get a console because that's the only way you'd be able to do it, relatively speaking. Now, that's not entirely true, but I mean, you get the gist of what I'm saying. But nowadays, with PC gaming and mobile phone gaming, consoles aren't really as necessary at all, which is starting to make me wonder about things like the Xbox One and the PS4, because what really do they bring to the table? Obviously, my opinion is going to be extremely biased because I'm a diehard Nintendo fanboy, and I will say anything in defense of their consoles. But I really do feel like the Wii U is doing something that the others aren't, which is trying to make the living room gaming experience a bit different, as is Steam. If any of you have heard of the Steam box, they're talking all about revolutionizing the living room, as they put it. But I feel like a lot of the, I feel like the other two developers, Sony and Microsoft, with their consoles aren't really doing the same thing. And I'm not saying that's bad, nor am I saying that they're not even coming close to it, because there's nothing wrong with the consoles. And of course, I'm going to stir up a huge debate about this, because everything I say on this channel is pretty opinionated. So yeah, I don't know. I don't want to see the shitstorm in the comments, but at the same time, I'm very curious to hear your opinions too. Just don't be too volatile with each other. That's all I can ask. That, combined with the thing that the mobile phones lets people quote-unquote casual game, makes me wonder where the 8th generation of consoles is going to go, because if all consoles really do nowadays is increase specs and, slightly enhance the graphics, it's not really that enticing. That doesn't make me want to buy a console anymore. In the times of the 8-bit, 16-bit era, that was a huge thing. Graphics increases between generations were astronomical. And then when the Nintendo 64 came out and things like that with the 3D stuff, those were huge improvements. Nowadays, all you're getting are really minor texture differences. It's really not that enthralling. So basically what I'm trying to say is the people who want hardcore, awesome, looking games and stuff, there's the PC for that. The people who want a more casual experience, there is the mobile market for that, the iPhone apps and things like that, iPad. So where does the future of consoles lie? If both of those demographics are already, settled in with something else, what really can the consoles bring to the table now? I feel like the consoles won't be able to do anything that's revolutionary enough to keep themselves um, as something that people will want to buy. So it's just some food for thought. I didn't really get to explain it as much as I wanted to, or as well as I thought that I could. Probably because I'm like horrible at speech. I'm sorry, don't hate me. But yep, that's about it. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and as always, I'll catch you guys next time.